Joe Biden and Vladimir Zelensky have reached a 10-year agreement in regards to U.S. defense of Ukraine and our aid packages and things like that, and our commitment to Ukraine. And now, what does this all entail? I don't have all of the details, but from what I've read so far, um, it looks like it's going to be mostly a plan about which weapons we will supply, helping them get air defense systems. Yes, it is going to put some other countries that we supply behind getting their defense systems that we have promised, because the other countries aren't currently in a state of active war. So clearly, defending Ukraine comes first. The other thing this does is help set guidelines toward getting Ukraine membership in NATO. Ukraine will not join NATO till after hostilities have ceased, because while they're in a state of active invasion from Russia, they will not join NATO because of Article 5. Article 5 states an attack against one is an attack against all, and that would cause all other member nations of NATO to go to war with Ukraine, and we'd be in a world war. Now, the people on the right, we're going to hear comments from them saying we shouldn't be supporting them, we shouldn't be spending more money on Ukraine. And what they fail to realize, and I've done numerous videos on this, is the bulk of what we send in money to Ukraine when we send them aid is not a blank check. We send them things. We send them humanitarian aid. Um, we might Some of that aid money might go toward helping fund, the rebuilding efforts to rebuild things destroyed by the war. More of the aid might also go toward them purchasing items from us, but the other and food and things like that. But the big thing is, we either supply them with outdated U.S. military stuff, and we go buy more items for ourselves, which we supply new to our military, which creates jobs and puts money in the economy, or we buy them brand new, which then leads to contracts with military suppliers, which then puts money in the economy. Either way, if we are supplying them with military gear, that ends up putting money in the economy and helping regulate the U.S. economy. It is all a good thing for the economy. We need to stand with Ukraine. And as I've said in numerous videos, if Ukraine were to fall, which right now they are holding their own, but should they fall and Russia decide to not stop at Ukraine, any of the surrounding countries are member nations of NATO. As I said just earlier in this video, an attack against one is an attack against all. Article 5 would get invoked, and we would enter NATO. Now, this deal could be undone by future presidents, which is why we need to make sure Joe Biden has another term in November, because I guarantee you Donald Trump would undo this deal with Ukraine and let Russia walk all over Ukraine and let them just annex it into their country and say, well, we're done supplying you aid. But that's the update on a 10-year defense deal. If more news about it comes out, I might do another video about it later, but that's where it stands for now.